What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, y'all, I'm all caught up with The Shy. I'm all caught up to season 3, and I want to give an analysis or a breakdown of what's going on so far. I was a whole season behind, but I'm glad to be caught up because it's a lot going on in the show. In season 3, we see the departure of several characters, notably Brandon, the character played by Jason Mitchell. As predicted, he was killed off of the show due to sexual harassment allegations, but with him and his leading lady, Jerica, who's no longer on the show either. At the end of season 2, we saw Reg get killed, which is something that I was disappointed in because, well, I was disappointed in him and Brandon being killed off because they are staples of the show, and I really wanted to see how their characters would develop as the season went on because Reg was a complex character. Although he was a super street dude that was into a whole bunch of crazy negative stuff, it was interesting to see how much he cared for his little brother Jake. So with their departure, with Reg's departure, comes in Reg and Jake's older brother, played by Luke James. And he has a very interesting dynamic in the show. Also, we see a new woman playing the love interest, or now the wife of Kevin and Keisha's mom. I could have sworn this is not the same lady that was Keisha and Kevin's mom's girlfriend in the first 2 seasons. Their mother's girlfriend in the first 2 seasons was a mail carrier. And now we have Dre is her name or nickname. She's the woman who is now the wife of Kevin and Keisha's mom. I'm gonna just talk about, okay, first let's talk about Reg's departure. Now, there were rumors circulating on the internet that Reg departed from the show because he was asked to play the role. He was asked to have a transgender girlfriend in the show, and it was something that he didn't want to do, something he was completely against. And they told him, hey, we would like to move forward with another person, and they killed his character off. So that was the rumor. He came out and said that it wasn't true. That was never true. He showed nothing but love and support for the whole entire cast of The Shy and also Lena Waithe, so dispelling those rumors. Now, people saying that he's just saying that to be in good graces the good graces of Hollywood and so on and so forth. I don't know, right? But if they were trying to introduce Reg's character to have a transgender girlfriend, I just did not feel like that would fit his character at all. I don't know how they were going to fit that into his character, and I don't know how they were going to do that. If that was the real rumor, if that was really true, I don't know. I don't see that happening or transitioning well with the audience, and people really like it. It wouldn't have made sense in my opinion. But anyway, so Luke James is a character who is their older brother, and he's dating a transgender woman in the show, right? And the part is, look. And when he first comes into the scene, he this super thugged out dude. He killed this dude that's sitting and talking with Duda, right? Otis Perry. He kills him instantly, and Duda seems to be like nonchalant and talking to him, like he seems like he's kind of like he kind of pressed about him, or he kind of nervous about him, or he respecting him a whole lot. I'm looking like, dude, I was the same dude putting fear in the heart of Reg, and everybody else in the streets from the 63rd mob on down. He was a feared dude, but now he's like he's kind of meek and mild around Luke James' character. I was kind of feel like, what is Luke James' character's past, and what story does he has like that really got him this feared, or he's getting a lot of respect from more than what I anticipated. It may be because he really cares about Jake and really he know that that's Jake's older brother, and he's trying to be respectful, but I don't know, because he wasn't respectful to Reg at all. It's kind of weird, but I'm like, dude, I seems to be a little too respectful to him in a certain type of way. I don't know, right? And then we see the introduction of Dre, who is now Keisha and Kevin's mom's wife, right? And I'm suspicious of Dre entirely throughout this. Something is not sitting right with me about her. First of all, let's talk about the character. She is completely opposite from Kevin and Keisha's mom, and completely opposite from the woman that played Kevin and Keisha's mom in the first 2 seasons. She seemed to be more compassionate. Like, this woman is caring for the kids, it seems like, but she's super hood, super street. She got a street element to her that the first girl didn't have. And I'm looking like, how the hell Kevin's mom doesn't seem to be a woman that I would thought Kevin's mom would be attracted to or really trying to be married to. Like, her character it's like, man, she seems to be completely different than what I would have pictured Kevin's mom marrying. Another thing, why doesn't Keisha like her at all? Like, Keisha didn't like her from the jump, and they let it be known that Keisha didn't like her. I'm like, why the hell do they not like each other? What's going on that Keisha feels some type of way about her being married to her, or she's like indifferent to it? She's not really vibing with her at all. Like, I don't get it, And then Keisha comes up missing. She's now missing, and that's something that I really want to see where this story goes, because to me, it's like, I don't know. Dre is doing a lot. Now, of course, she is now a parent for these children. Now she's married to the mother, so she is a guardian over these kids now, in a sense. And she should rightfully be concerned as the mother. She should be as concerned as Kevin and Keisha's mother. But her going down like on Skid Row late at night, like trying to find the phone, I don't know. Something seemed a little off. Like, what is she? I'm thinking like she may be tied into some stuff, and it led back to Keisha inadvertently, and now she's trying to cover up her tracks and also trying to find Keisha at the same time, right? Like, she's probably into some stuff that she ain't supposed to be into, and Keisha got caught up in it and got snatched up in it. I don't know. Is she involved in some type of street stuff that got some sex trafficking going on? Is she involved in that in some type of way? And now Keisha got involved in it, and now she's trying to figure out, damn, like, I messed up. How I'm gonna get Keisha back now? Is she involved in some type of sex trafficking stuff? Maybe I'm just thinking way too much into it. Maybe I'm thinking way too deep. But the gifts that she gave Kevin and Keisha at the beginning of episode 1 of season 3, like, she gave them a bracelet, like a 24 karat bracelet, 12 karat bracelet, or whatever, 12 karat bracelet, and they had the coordinates of their house, so you can always find your way back home or something like that. Which is genius writing by Lena Waithe to put that little tidbit in there. It's kind of like foreshadowing that one of the characters, Kevin or Keisha, was going to go missing. I didn't catch it then, but now I'm thinking back on it like, damn, of course, like, it made sense. Like, one of them was going to go missing. But I'm like, why did she get him that bracelet? I don't know. It sounds just very, very fishy and strange. And it's just like her whole character is kind of like, I don't know, I'm questioning it. Like, she doing a whole lot, going down the Skid Row by herself. Like, again, I can see if she would have did that, when the mom was away at work, but the mom at home, and you telling me the mom not gonna go down there and try to find Keisha with her? Like, she went on her whole lonely mission by herself to try to get this phone? Was it something in that phone that she didn't want the mama to know about or something? Or she just wanted to try to track the phone to see if Keisha was gonna be near the phone, or see if they can track whatever was going on Keisha's phone. But correct me if I'm wrong, on the iPhones and stuff like that, Kevin was tracking everything that Keisha was doing off her laptop. He was tracking everything that Keisha was doing on her phone from the laptop. So if they had the laptop, they could possibly find everything they needed, maybe. You know what I mean? I don't know. Or maybe there's some old text messages that they wanted to recover. I don't know. But maybe I'm thinking too deep into it. But I don't know. This Dre character, she ain't really sitting right for me. She's just the complete opposite of what Keisha and Kevin's mom. Like, I don't know, she just seems very different. And I don't know, maybe it's the same, maybe it's intended to be the same girl, and they just replaced actresses for that role. It could be because Emmett's mom and dad seem to be really well acquainted with this woman. She's not like a new person, and I didn't think that it would make sense for Kevin and Keisha's mom to marry some stranger after season 2 was over with. But I don't know, like, she just seems very, very odd, and kind of like she up to something. She's super, super tied into the streets, it seems like. She kind of real savvy and real comfortable with them streets. Like, she's super comfortable navigating the streets. And living in Chicago, you will be super comfortable navigating the streets if you've been around the way a lot and you just come from a certain area. You will be, but she seems very, very comfortable and unwavered in going down in the streets and trying to look for Keisha in the trenches or whatever. So I don't know. But then you got I'm really trying to figure out what role is Luke James' transgender girlfriend what role is the transgender girlfriend gonna play? I don't know her name. I don't know what role is the girlfriend gonna play. I don't know what role. I'm trying to figure out what Ronnie. I think this will be a season where Ronnie's going to redeem himself in some type of way. Maybe he's going to find the missing link to Keisha. Maybe he's going to find where Keisha is, because he seems very concerned, and he feels concerned about what's going on. Because like again, the writing for Ronnie's character has transitioned so smoothly for him. Like we go from really not really liking Ronnie to finding compassion for Ronnie. You don't like that he killed Coogie, but you still want the best for him. You still want him to have a happy ending somewhere down the line. And I'm hoping that he can redeem himself somehow, some way within this season, and we can kind of find maybe he can find Keisha, maybe he can find her whereabouts or figure out where she's at, because he seems really concerned. And then at the candlelight vigil for this past episode, the white guy at the vigil, he looking and observing him. The white dude see him and he trying to get up out of there and run out of there immediately. So I'm trying to figure out, what, like, I don't know, what is going on? I don't know, like, what really is going on? Is this white dude, he seemed like he up to something, he knows something about where Keisha at. And then Dre wanted to sit back in the back and play the back at first, would let Keisha mom stand up there and talk by herself, but she wanted to take the lead she wanted to be the lead parent when they was at the school and all the other stuff, so it's kind of like, did she play it to the back because Keisha's mom told her, you're not her real parent, you're not her mom, like, did she play it to the back because of that, or does she got something going on and she kind of trying to play it to the back, like she in the crowd and the white dude in the crowd, like, I don't know, like, are they connected? Or is the white dude and Dre connected in some type of way? I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out. Dre is the lesbian woman that Keisha and Kevin's mom is dating. So is that the thing? It is Dre. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really interested to see where the show is gonna go this season and how they're gonna have these characters playing out. My boy said he didn't really like how Kevin's character is maturing in the show. Like he in the first episode of season 1, he drinking, he smoking weed and all of that. We like, man, we thought Kevin was gonna be above that, but we know in this show a lot of kids get into activities that they may possibly wanted to steer away from, but they start getting pressure. They just fall into peer pressure, and they're still good kids at heart, but they start drinking and smoking and doing wild stuff. Because let's be honest, just because you drink and smoke does not mean you're a bad kid at all. But he looking like, man, I ain't think Kevin was gonna be out drinking and smoking weed and all this and all of that. But if we know one thing, he not playing about his sister at all. And when that dude pulled the gun on him, I'm like, damn, like Kevin wouldn't waver, he didn't flinch or nothing, because he wanted to find out where his sister is. And I'm talking to my lady, and I'm looking like, man, that's a scary situation for that little boy. But I know me, if something happened to one of my sisters, I would have been like, ain't no telling. I probably would have stepped to the biggest, baddest gang member alive to figure out where the hell my sister is and try to get her home as safe as possible. But then I'm thinking about the house that the Keisha's alleged boyfriend was at, right? And it seemed like they got girls in there drugged all up, having sex with them, doing whatever they want to do with him and all this and all of that. And he supposed to be a member of the 63rd Street mob. And I'm looking like, man, is Dre tied into this house some type of way? Is she tied in with them dudes? Is that a sex trafficking type of ring? They getting the girls high and doing whatever they want to do with them or selling them off to other dudes and all of that? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Is it a sex trafficking ring involved in this whole season with the white guy and the dudes in the house that seem to be drugging up the girls, doing whatever they want to do with them in their little house where Luke James and his transgender girlfriend went? I don't know, because when they came in there, I'm looking like, damn, what the hell? This remind me of like a scene on Taken when they went to the little brothel. It was just like, it was a dope. Everybody getting high, but they having sex with girls and all that. It just seemed really, I don't know, seems strange. Like, what's going on in there? Like, are they running a sex trafficking ring within the gang, or are they operating within it? I don't know. And I'm really trying to figure out how all of this stuff is intertwined with one another. Then I'm trying to figure out too, like just analyzing everybody's part. Like, I'm like, man, are these dudes gonna all? I really want to know where the hell is Keisha at. I'm really concerned. I really want to know. Like, I feel like that's my sister or something. Where is she at? What is going on with it? I don't know. And then too, when they go into the house, when Luke James and the transgender girlfriend go into the house, the transgender, she way a little more street savvy than what I thought. Like, super street savvy. Like, I don't know. It's like, I'm trying to figure out how all this gonna play into each other, how this stuff gonna play out. But I'm interested to see how it goes along, how Lena Waithe's gonna develop these characters. and I really want to know where is Keisha at. And Emmett's role, he's just trying to find his way. Emmett is now involved in business with Lala Anthony character. They trying to get this food catering business off the ground. Emmett trying to be a hustler, entrepreneur. He's trying to get money because he got kids to feed. Now, what at the end of season 2, his girlfriend was pregnant. I mean, his Emmett Jr.'s mom was pregnant. What is her name? I'm forgetting her name. But she was pregnant, and I don't see a new baby, so I don't know if she lost a baby or she had an abortion or what. But it seems that Emmett only has 3 children, but still 3 is a lot for his age, and he got mouths to feed. So he's trying to figure out the best way for him to hustle. His mom Zeta is trying to go through, trying to find her dating life again after being with Emmett's father. She's trying to move on, and the young dude come through, the masseuse dude come through and drop her off. He come put in that work and get up out of here. He massage her, put in that work on her, let her enjoy herself and leave. And we see that Emmett knows him. I'm like, oh hell no, man. I'd have been wanting to fight if that was my mama, man. I wanted to fight dude there for real. Like I'd have been ready to scrap. Hell no, you ain't coming here doing it to my mama. You went to school with me? Hell no, man. But yeah, man, I want to see how this season's gonna play out. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on the show. What y'all like, what y'all don't like, what y'all think gonna happen. What do y'all think? Are y'all suspicious of Dre, Keisha and Kevin's mom's wife? Are y'all suspicious of her character? Are y'all suspicious about the white guy? I mean, of course, the white dude was automatically suspicious, but what do y'all think is going on, man? Y'all let me know. Machiavelli Mills TV, peace.